Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. Welcome to our Wednesday Twin Flame Soulmate reading. I did promise you a few days ago that I would be here this Wednesday to do the yes please for you. So you can ask for a personal love message through commenting yes please beneath this video, not in the chat section since this video is premiering, but in the comment section. I will get back to you. Okay, so hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you also for subscribing and connecting with me on Divine Debut 12. Those of you that are having difficulty in finding our other channel, you can get the link beneath this video, okay, which will take you straight there. We do random questions there, and we do take your suggestions pertaining to what question you would like asked so that we could get the guidance from Spirit. They are random and quicker readings. They're not like Divine Debut 11 where we also reference the astrology. There it's only tarot. So let's see what's going on. As I've told you, I've taken a bit of a step back, hoping to get ahead a little bit. Okay, so with your December readings and January and so on and so forth, 2024, we'll be looking into those readings in the coming future. So stay tuned, stay with us. Let's see what's going on, dear Spirit. Today, the 22nd of November of 2023, as I started this reading, it was 14:44 on my clock on the 22nd of November of 2023. Do take this message more personally when you view the video, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on energetically. We'll look at that in a moment. Let's see what the general energy is from the Love Oracle, the Heart Oracle, pertaining to this important connection, the person that you are thinking of right now, the person that you may not be connecting with, communicating with. They may just be in your energy, on your mind. Same goes for the other person. Let's see what the energy is, because that's what we're reading here. Remember, it's a general reading. So, dear Spirit, please advise. Thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Lophiel. What is the message? What is the advice pertaining to this very important connection? We have Heal and we've got Aquarius. This is the star. It's like needing to break free, break some chains that have been holding us back, pertaining to a karmic cycle, pertaining to blockages and limitations. Remember, Aquarius is both ruled by Saturn as well as Uranus. So Saturn is the limitations, the blockages, and the karma, and Uranus is finding intelligent ways to break free from any vicious cycle, using the mind, using the logic. You could be connecting with someone through social media, through the internet. They could be at a physical distance. Of course, they could be a foreigner if they're at a physical distance, but this is what I get here. These are our cards that we'll be taking at the end of the reading. Your personal messages. We'll take general messages first of all, but from those decks we'll take personal messages for you. So let me just tune in. As I was saying, that I don't know if this is talking about the Aquarius season, unless you're dealing with an Aquarius individual. Maybe you've got strong Aquarius in your chart. It is talking about a healing process. We know the star is a card of hope and healing and truth, as Aquarius is very truthful. We know that Uranus is rebellion. It's sudden change. It's like some sort of an awareness that may bring the ending of a vicious cycle, the ending of blockages. There could be great intelligence, a big awakening that you or your person is going through pertaining to this relationship. Okay, we'll be doing a mirroring reading. Let's look at the astrology a little bit as I'm doing this reading. Moon is in Pisces, has just gone over Neptune. So emotionally closing up a major cycle. Could be a karmic cycle, could be a third party. Of course, as the moon transits through Pisces, Pisces is solitude. Some of you may be feeling left out in the cold if there's other people involved. Of course, the moon in Pisces is a very psychic, very tuned in emotional state that we're going through these days as we're doing this reading. It is connecting well with the Sun and Mars through Scorpio, so a lot to do with emotional stuff. Maybe also hidden stuff at this time. Pay attention to your dreams and any synchronicities that are coming through, as Neptune is it's the divine, it's spirit. This could be a secretive spiritual connection if it hasn't taken form in the 3D. But we've also got, hello, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Some sort of an offer is brewing here. We know the Knight of Cups is usually fears. He's usually protecting his heart as he wears a suit of armor. He's been hurt before, obviously. So he's fearing bringing this opportunity, offering his cup for whatever reason, right? Scorpio speaks to metamorphosis, change. We are still going through the Scorpio season, but in the next few hours, by the time this reading will be premiering, we will have stepped into the Sagittarius season. Let's not forget this card that fell out. Very different energies. We're leaving fixed water, Scorpio energies, and moving towards the Sagittarius season. So moving towards fire, mutable fire, which is all about desire, change, needing to fit into our environment, make the changes, and get out of that fixed energy, right? Transmutating a situation, looking at things from a wider, more positive, more optimal, more optimistic place. Okay, but as the sun is going to step into the first degrees of Sagittarius, we'll be squaring over to Saturn in Pisces. The sun is our ego. The sun is our spirit. So it's like we're coming out of the darkness, ready to look at things from a more optimistic, more open, wider perspective, more freeing sort of a situation. Remember that Aquarius, and with the planetary alignments of the Sagittarius season starting, Sagittarius and Aquarius, they're very free-spirited. So it's not about being stuck, and whatever metamorphosis, depth, secrecy, fears, mysticism has been going on, some sort of a poisonous emotional situation. We've been feeling that there's been no connection, as any planets that transit through Scorpio. It's all about having gone into the dungeon. Mercury, which is about communication and logic and transition and movement, is now transiting through Sagittarius. So there's a lot. It's like he gets lost in the bigger picture. It's as though we're feeling misplaced, I feel, pertaining to any physical distance or anything pertaining to communication and information. So as I was saying, the sun is the ego, it's clarity, it's the spirit, it's healing, and it's more optimistic in Sagittarius, as the sun rules Leo, and they are both sister fire signs. So, and Mars in the next few days also will enter the sign of Sagittarius. So maybe, okay, we may feel a few blockages, or, the sun also speaks to, in Sagittarius, it's I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to discover. Okay, I'm willing to look at the bigger picture. I've gone into my cave. I've gone through that metamorphosis. I've been dealing with those dark emotions, those fears. Now it's all about getting out of the dungeon, out of the underworld. The underworld could be the inner world, having gone internal and looking at our esoteric selves, our fears pertaining to connection. Right? Now it's more about taking action. It's more about seeing things from a more optimistic point of view. Okay? So let's see what's going on, dear Spirit. What is going on as right now Venus in Libra, which is dealing with the South Node. So we're dealing with past situations that will be coming up, things that we're needing to sort of leave behind and move towards the North Node, which is in Aries, right opposite. And Venus is in opposition to Chiron, right? So there's a tug of war. There's an opportunity for dealing with open wounds pertaining to our childhood, self-worth issues, equal giving and receiving. Where there hasn't been that, we need to find the middle ground. Okay? And I'm going to say also there's something karmic going on as Venus is also connecting with Saturn in Pisces through a difficult aspect. There's something going on that you may not be wanting to look at, you or your person. There's like something running in the background that's sort of challenging, very challenging. We're needing to adjust, make the changes that are necessary, let go of maybe the past where there's been a lack of equal giving and receiving, reciprocity, maybe needing to figure out if there's an opportunity to do that through working with this open wound. Whatever your wound is pertaining to this relationship, it stems from your past. Maybe it's connected to your parents. Maybe it's connected to a past lifetime. But an opposition is also like a full moon. So we will be shown the resolution. We will be shown that we've got the opportunity, that the key is within us to heal, to overcome, right? Through positive mindset, period. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see, you on this side, your person on the other side. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting and sharing this video. It does help the channel a lot. And those of you that are interested in a reading like this, we are offering now 20% off all our services. We also offer twin flame soulmate readings, just like this one. So email us at divinedebut11@gmail.com if you are interested. First come, first served. And also you may be interested in a 2024 yearly reading, whether it's tarot or with astrology. We do offer a lot on our website. So thank you for your support. It always helps in whichever way, through your donations, your help in whichever way it comes through. Okay, thank you so much, my dear friends. Let's see what's going on. Where do you find this relationship? Where is this relationship for you? Queen of Cups. You're very emotional. You're very emotionally invested in this relationship. And you feel as though you've also been very sacrificing and giving, nurturing and loving this relationship like it was your own child, right? You feel intuitively very connected to your person, and It's as though your intuition is speaking to you very loudly that love will come in, because the Queen of Cups, first of all, she's very motherly, she's very psychic, she's very telepathic, so there may be a telepathic connection. Maybe you're connecting psychically and not physically at this time. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities. We know that she holds the Ace of Cups. So maybe if you've retracted your love, because we're not reading reversals, if you've taken a few steps back pertaining to nurturing and loving this relationship, you may be, because we know she is water and water is recessive, you may be waiting on your other half to take action. Where does your person, and feel free to swap sides, how do they see this relationship? Where is this relationship for them? The Hanging Man. They may be waiting on you. That's an interesting one. So Pisces comes through, or maybe they're dealing with some sort of a karmic closure. Pisces, we know, is the 12th natural house. Now, you may be dealing with a Pisces. Pisces could be unconditional love, but it can also be very sensitive, very secretive. Pisces can also be unconditionally loving, but also, and sacrificing many times, but can also be the illusion. Can also be, a lack of clarity. You may also be dealing with someone that usually does sacrifice and does give to the point of no return, and that maybe could make them feel as though they've given too much, so they may have retracted, taken a few steps back. They're needing to see things. Maybe they're ready to look at things from a different perspective. There's something that they're needing to release. Could it be distrust? Because Pisces speaks to, illusion. So maybe they feel that there's been an illusion, there's been deception coming from you. Whatever this is, but this does speak to some sort of an enlightenment that they may be going through right now. They may be needing to surrender. They're going through another situation in their life where they're closing up a major karmic cycle. Let's see your feelings, your emotions, how you see this relationship. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius. We've got the Tower. And we've got the Queen of Swords. So there it is. Some of you have been so patient. You've given so much. And then out of the blue, you're showing through as the Queen of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We've also got, we've got very explosive energies here, right? We've got fire and air, and in between we've got the Tower, which you've gone through some sort of a major shift, major upheaval. We know that Temperance does speak to, obviously, foreigners. It is Archangel Michael. Maybe this is your spirit guide. Maybe you've been, Spirit has been telling you, be patient. Something is being worked out. Be patient. Something will show up for you, because the Tower does speak to an awareness, does speak to a major shift. Maybe in your personal life, you're just going through a major upheaval at this point, where you're coming through as not so sacrificing, but more decisive, more cutting. Some of you may have had some sort of a breakup because you've been seeking some truth, some justice recently. Maybe there's been an imbalance, and that's why you've maybe used your wit, your mind. You've sort of tried to sever through the lack of clarity, and that brought some sort of upheaval here. Some of you may have had some sort of an awareness also pertaining to another individual here with the Queen of Swords. As I said, could be an air sign. this could be coming in now. We know that the Queen of Swords speaks to communication and truth and justice, possible legalities. These could be things that you're finding out about some sort of a separation. We know the Queen of Swords is, she's a divorcee many times. So she's someone who's going to, she's not going to look at the situation from an emotional perspective, or she hasn't been. She's been looking at it from a much more clearer view, like very mathematical, and this doesn't add up. So it's like she's willing to get the truth, or she's willing to check out. I get it's like coming up to a point of no return, Now, of course, with temperance, it speaks to balance. There's obviously been some sort of an imbalance with this relationship because it has not been built on solid ground, right? The Tower speaks to Mars energy. Mars has been recently, a month ago, was transiting through the sign of Libra. And Libra is where the South Node is. So something, some major change has happened. It could have been a breakup. It was meant to happen. Because Mars transiting through Libra is like, a bull in a china store. So something happened that was quite cutting. Maybe you searching for the truth. Or maybe needing to sever and cut this relationship because it was not built on truth. Remember, Sagittarius, temperance speaks to Sagittarius, which is all about justice and truth. And obviously we've had Mars opposing Jupiter, which is like like a tower moment, right? Jupiter and Mars in opposition as Mars was transiting through Libra. So a month ago, maybe some sort of an awareness came through. What was going on for you back then? Maybe if this, this hasn't happened a month ago, because as Mars was passing through Libra, it was on the South Node. So dealing with a past situation that, as Mars entered Scorpio in his home sign, he's needed to put in the effort. He's pressing on the pedal big time and saying, this is it. We're closing up a chapter. There's a new chapter that's opening up. Right, it's like someone's on a roll here, and I get that a lot of strength coming from your side. Let's look at your person. 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 2 of Swords. A lot of dilemmas and choices. There's been a heartbreak, there's been a breakup, there's been some sort of a disappointment going on with your person. Lots of swords here. 5 swords. So they may hold strong air in their chart. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. So this major upheaval and this major change has put them in a difficult position. Now, because we've got the 3 of Swords, yes, it can speak to third parties. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. But it also is, especially with the Pisces card, your person could be going through a difficult time right now, and they're just sort of, instead of doing the work, I get, it's like they're not wanting to deal with something. It's just like releasing. I'm not going to, this is what I'm intuitively getting. I don't even want to look at the situation. I'm sort of checking out, and I'm doing things that are going to make me feel happy. I want to, get out, connect with friends, try and forget what's going on pertaining to my love life, because I'm needing to make important choices, which I'm not having an easy time of it. 3 of Swords, right? Third parties, disappointment. Five Swords, internal conflict, harsh words, not wanting to fight, not wanting to fight or be in some sort of an argument. And, because of the Five of Swords, the Swords energy, again, it brings up information, it brings up communication or a lack thereof. Remember that Pisces is escapism as well, so they're doing things that make them feel good, that help them escape a very difficult situation at this time. Now, of course, because they've got the Two of Swords, this is the dilemma. They're needing to release, they're needing to deal with some sort of a karmic challenge that they're going through at this time. Remember that nines are endings, which means a new cycle begins, right? We did see that Knight of Cups having fallen out. So what are they feeling? They're feeling very cut, and they're feeling very wobbly at this time. They're feeling that they don't want to take a position of being in a third party. I don't know if because some of you may be going through some sort of separation, divorce. It could be on either side. Maybe they don't want to be the third party. Maybe they don't want to bring you into a third party situation. That could be the case as well. I want to get a little bit more clarity on the Three of Swords for them. What is this about? What's this Three of Swords about, dear Spirit? About some news, things being up in the air, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, the conversation. See, it had to do with some sort of a conversation which, excuse me, conversation pertaining to a meeting, pertaining to the potential for a new love cycle, a new potential cycle in love. Maybe finances also, finances or a decision or anything to do with communication or paperwork, legal contracts. Decisions around legalities, around communication, truths or a lack of truths, communication or no communication. What is that dilemma, those adjustments that this person needs to make? We see the Two of Swords, there's a blindfold. But this person is also protecting their heart because they've been hurt. Remember the Knight of Cups. What's the dilemma about? And it is about a spiritual connection. It is about a commitment, something long term. It is about an offer. It's about a commitment. We see, usually, this is the Ace of Wands. It's strong desire, passion. But maybe there's conflict of interest pertaining to a sexual connection, like they're attracted to you maybe physically, but maybe the commitment is difficult if there's other people in the picture. So big dilemmas, things being up in the air. Two aces. It's about a new beginning. Maybe the conflict of interest is what they desire and what they can offer. What is that Tower moment for you? You haven't had it easy at all. What's that Tower? Prigione and Nine of Swords. So things to do with karma, restrictions, blockages, the inability to move. Nine of Swords, right? A lot of stress and anxiety. Being stuck. Remember the chains that are broken here. Thank God, I'm going to say, for some sort of an awareness. There are the chains that were keeping you blocked. Some sort of a cycle that you were stuck in. Negative thinking patterns. The inability to find some sort of a way out of a vicious cycle. maybe through pressure, through a tower moment, through some sort of upheaval or an awakening, maybe even speaking your truth to your person or seeking the truth. I feel as though you've cornered your person, that they feel cornered by you. I see you very strong. Right? And I feel it's like you're saying, make or break, I need to know what's going on. Okay, so very difficult emotions recently. Okay, let's take the next position. What are you thinking? What's on your mind about this connection? What are you thinking? Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Cups. For me, this is like you're saying, I want it all or I don't want anything. Some of you are thinking that you want a second chance, possibly. You want to return to some situation in the past where you were emotionally much happier. For those of you that are letting go of another relationship, and that is a possibility because of the Queen of Swords here. Right? Because remember that Temperance here is saying all is happening in divine timing, and that at some point you will come into equilibrium. You'll find your balance. You're coming through healing, through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. Your healing will come through, but you need to know your worth. You need to stand strong and very decisive, as does the Queen of Swords. Remember, she wants it. She needs the relationship to be on equal ground. Remember that this is what you're thinking, and the Ten of Pentacles can speak to family, but it could be a restart because it could speak to an ending of a family unit. Because tens always speak to a completion and a new start. Some of you are completing and letting go of another relationship, possibly because you have emotionally not been happy. And I feel as though you're wanting to go back to happier times. Of course, another 3 here. So again, involvement of third parties. Now also missed opportunities because you were in another connection. Maybe some of you are also thinking that your person was not able to commit or give you more because some of you may have been still dealing with, a situation that you were ending slowly in your life. And I feel that some of you are thinking you want it all or you want nothing more. You're hoping, obviously, you're thinking that possibly there could be second chances for a reconciliation, but possibly that could happen when your energy is cleared. Your energy is cleared, because if you're in another connection, still dealing with past legalities and tower moments connected to family, obviously, energetically, there's no room. It's like Spirit has you focusing on those 3 of Cups and not looking at the ability, right, to take that Ace of Cups, to accept that Ace of Cups, which is the gift from Spirit. So it's really interesting here. Something else was coming through for me. And what you're thinking also is possibly, if you're dealing with someone else that is another connection, that's why maybe your cup is not accepted. Okay, because of third parties. Let's look at your person. And I'm wondering also, because the Ten of Pentacles does speak to finances and security. And I'm thinking maybe if you're dealing with someone that's in a better financial situation, maybe there's the inability to find, to have the acceptance, to have your person accept this relationship because of inequality pertaining to family, traditions, maybe even financial standing. That could also be something that you're thinking of, because what's on your mind is family, finances. So I get a little bit of lack of self-worth here, even though you're coming through as very, very decisive and very strong with the Queen of Swords. You've still got that Queen of Cups energy within you, which Queen of Cups, she gives unconditionally. Yes, because she's got a big heart. Yes, because she's very sensitive. So that sensitivity sometimes could be seen as weakness or self-worth issues. I don't know. This could also stem from your past, that maybe you felt as though you were not worthy because of a lack of love from your childhood or your past, from a previous relationship or from your childhood. Right? Let's look at your person. And sometimes, we may give too much because we feel as though to find love, we need to overextend and give everything to the point where we've got nothing left to give because of self-worth issues, like feeling not good enough, that we need to only provide before that love could be returned. That could be something also that you need to look at for yourself. And that could have to do with your psyche, things that you are not conscious, emotions that you are not conscious of. Your person, what are they thinking? We've got the Strength card, so you may be dealing with a Leo or someone that has strong Leo in their chart. Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. They want a new beginning. They want and maybe another opportunity. Look at the 3 swords here. This is like the sword is poking straight through those 2 of Swords, which is like, this is like a breakthrough, I feel. I feel that there's great strength, that, a very strong mind. This person going through some sort of a change, knowing that their higher self can tame this wild beast, this wild, raw energy or beast, which is their higher self. They've gone sort of internally, I feel that they know that they can have another opportunity. Maybe this is what they're wishing for, a second chance. But also this may be saying that, because we do see 10 cups here, this may be saying that your person was dealing with some sort of a dilemma. They needed to understand that they're strong, they've got the ability to hold back on that to hold back on those doubts of, them having the ability to love themselves first and therefore have the ability to love the other person. Remember, Leo is the heart, so it speaks to true love and generosity of spirit and heart. So the potentials are here. Here is the Ace of Cups, which is also showing on your person's side. Maybe your person needed to love themselves, to come into their balance, into knowing their strength, to feel more confident that they have got second chances after some sort of disappointment, after some sort of an ending. Remember that they are seeing things from a higher perspective. They're needing to surrender and not try to control a situation. If you are dealing with someone that is very fixed, Leo is a fixed sign, what they're needing to do is release and let go. Remember also Aquarius, we've got Aquarius and Leo here. We're talking about fixed energies, and there's a necessity to release and to go with the flow, to surrender and release any wounding also of the past and any chapters, situations that need to close up. So what they're thinking of is possibly offering you a potential, giving you a, offering their cup, 10 of Cups this is. Now this could also speak to them going through an emotional ending, like a rebirth. And also because the Ace of Swords is clarity, it's truth. Maybe they're thinking, they're wanting a new beginning built on truth. Right? We also see the Crown up here. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with someone that holds a position of power. They usually show up as quite powerful in the emotional sector. They're going through a lot. So I don't know also if they are, because 10 of Cups would be the ending of an emotional chapter in their life. And, this speaks to, it does speak to victory. It does speak to strength and cutting through any dilemmas, speaking truth and being very decisive. So they want the truth. They want the truth. They want a true and new beginning, emotional beginning based and built on truth. So if there's been a lack of truth or a lack of truth based on fear, because of third parties. And I get here is that they want the truth, whether it's going to hurt them or not. Now I'm going to say here, it's like your person is coming through as very, very strong where the mind is concerned. It's like they can steer their mind. They're steering their mind, and they're more potentially open emotionally. That's what they're thinking. Remember the Knight of Cups. Let's look at what action you're planning on taking. You want justice. Now, some of you could be going through possible divorce if you're dealing with another partner, another person. Queen of Wands. So you're coming through as very powerful, very creative, very passionate. And it looks like you are chasing your desires. It looks like you're cutting through the chase. You're ready to find the middle ground. You're ready, even though you're seeking justice, you're wanting equilibrium, you're wanting equality, and this is what you are demanding. Let's take one more card. And the Chariot. So two major arcana cards. The Chariot is also having made a choice and ready to take action. You're ready. You're sitting in in the driver's seat here, and you are following that star. You're following your wish fulfillment. Now, this may involve some sort of travel, a house change, also possible immigration, because, you know, the Chariot can speak to moving to a new place. Some of you may be going through some sort of separation and finding a new place where you're taking action, and you're being the driving force in your own life. So you're becoming very powerful and very much of a leader. So you're coming through as very powerful, very sexual orientated, and ready to do the work, ready to build a new foundation, a life that's built on equilibrium, fairness, and justice. So a lot of cardinal energy. Cardinal is taking action. It's initiation. Okay? Beautiful. What is your person thinking of doing? What is the action that they will be taking? I get that logically you were more recessive, on the recessive side. It's now like you've gone sort of through a metamorphosis where you're starting to take action. It's like you're cutting through the illusion, the deception. You're standing strong in your personal life. You're demanding what you are worthy of, what you deserve. Some of you have been connecting very much so with friends, with you've sort of affiliated with a group of people that are sort of your tribe, but you're coming through as very, very powerful at this time. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, and Cancer come through here. Remember that Leo is also fixated, so now you're not so fixed, you're not so stubborn. I do get stubbornness from both sides, so a little bit of a power struggle between the two of you. What's your person planning on doing? 10 of Cups, which I spoke of before, which is a restart. It is the Ace of Cups. There is the Cup with the Page of Cups and the Sun. Oh my God, they're ready to take action. They are ready to offer you their cup. They're going to come through as very unexpected, very playful. Leo comes through very strong here. We've got Pisces as well. Here is the cup. They could be coming out of another situation. Page could also be a child that they have. They could be coming through as quite playful. There may be an age difference between you and your person. They could be coming through as a little bit younger than you. So more naive in the love department. They could be coming through and apologizing as well. The Sun speaks to total clarity, healing, happiness. There's the child. Now I'm totally wondering if you are not dealing with someone who has a child that's been dealing with really tough issues connected to a child, maybe staying in an unhappy emotional situation because of their child. But maybe also at this point following their heart, which in turn will also, because children can feel when the parent is unhappy. A happy parent also means happy children. Or it's happiness of the heart, the child of the heart, the inner child. This is what your person is going to come through as. They're ready to show you their heart. They're ready to open up. This is a heart that's breaking open. Oh my God. What's at the foundation? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Things are up in the air right now. This is what we did see, the Two of Pentacles, remember, with the news that your person wanted to either connect with you, communicate with you, possibly things being up in the air pertaining to information, legalities connected to a child. I want to see what is this Page of Cups about. We've got the Gran Signore, someone that's going to be very generous. We've got like the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, could be any king, let's say. Usually I do see him more as the Emperor or the King of Pentacles, but it could be very strongly the King of Cups here. It is Scorpio, it's a 13. So remember the Knight of the Knight of Cups, we've got the King of Cups here. So someone being very generous, coming through very unexpectedly, maybe having been humbled because of a child, because they needed to, or maybe they've been going through some sort of humbling where their ego is concerned. Let's take one more, because this person is someone who holds a position of power, someone who comes from a well-known family, name, position in society. Let's take one more card on that Gran Signore. And we've got the Bambino again. So there is a new beginning with someone who does, it could be a single parent, could be a single parent, could be for many of you, this could be a divine masculine that has got children. Or if this does not speak to someone who's got children, it could be just the new beginning, right? This could be a new chapter, but it's the Seven of Pentacles, so that a lot has been, Capricorn comes through as well, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. A new chapter with a possible 7-year cycle. Maybe a 7-year cycle has come to an end. Many of you have been dealing with this person for quite some time. Also, maybe your person has invested. Maybe they have invested a lot of themselves in your relationship. Let's look at the Sun. What is the Sun about, please, Spirit? Remember that the Sun can also speak to reconciliation. Yes. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that lives in a very sunny place, a very warm place. They could be at a physical distance from you. What is the Sun about? And we've got the Three of Cups. It is a reconciliation, my darlings. And the Belvedere. Someone is on the lookout. Maybe there has been distrust or third parties. Your person is, this could also be an invitation. This could be a possible invitation. Your person may be inviting you to travel, unless they are communicating with you that they are coming to visit you. But we do see travel from your side, and we see that they're excited and they're waiting for this happy moment of your arrival, or the arrival of the celebration or the reconciliation. For some of you, you may also still be dealing with someone that is still coming out of another situation because of the Three of Cups, right? Now, Three of Cups could also be a celebration because this father or this mother, depending on who you're dealing with, the third party could be an actual child. So you may not only be connecting with your person, your beloved, the person that you love, but they may also be bringing in a child into the family. So that means a third party as well, a third person, right? Wow, interesting. Let's see what the near future shows. This could be an invitation to a sunny place, I don't know if it's going to be, could be in the season of Leo, could be in the time of Aquarius when we're going to have a full moon in Leo, or in roughly then Pisces season, Pisces Aquarius season could be. For others of you, it could be the Cancer season. Let's see, what is the possible outcome in the near future for you? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and they're looking in different directions. For me, I feel that King of Wands is someone that you were connected to in the past. Maybe it was a Leo, maybe it was a Sag, could be any of the signs that we've mentioned here. Because we see them facing different directions. That's why I'm saying that. The King of Wands is, he's an entrepreneur. He holds a position of power. If this is your energy, then you've got a lot of experience under your belt and you know your worth. Let's look at your person. What is the outcome for your person, please, Spirit? Thank you. We've got the Star. So we've got the Sun and the Star. There's going to be a lot of illumination pertaining to what's going on with your person. This is a wish fulfillment. For them, the wish for them is to offer you their cup and for you to accept, or for them to be able to heal this situation. Remember the card heal. And break free from any poisonous situations. So possibly turning that poison into medicine moving forward. And that was mainly the Scorpio season, I'm going to say. Someone is going to be single. 9 of Pentacles, they know their worth. And this is like attracting love in. It's like she knows that she's protected. She knows her worth. She's in the Garden of Eden alone. What she's waiting on is that Ace of Pentacles. Now we've got the Moon. The Moon speaks to secretive relationships, but also intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. The Knight of Wands is taking action. This is movement. 3 of Wands, we could be talking about a physical distance, right? I would like to see what this King of Wands is on your side. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It always helps the channel, and you can leave your yes please in the comment section, not in the chat, so that I could get back to you with a personal love message. Okay, so, all right, this is what I see. 4 of Swords, amalato, low morale. Obviously, you're coming out of disappointment. 4 of Swords comes after the 3. I see low morale or an abandonment of a relationship that was not working, that was not equal. Maybe you did not see things from the same perspective. The passion was not there pertaining to a past partner, I would say here. Because remember what I said, that some of you may be leaving a past partner. You may be going through possible divorce. Remember the Ace of Wands, which this card did come through on your person's side. Some of you are leaving an unhappy relationship from the past because there was no desire, no passion, and there was no spiritual connection now. And some of you are leaving a past partner because you have connected with someone on a spiritual level. All right? Let's put these cards back in and see what comes through. For the Star, which is your person, Aquarius season, the Naked Truth, a card of hope and healing, a wish fulfillment that's at a physical or at a timely distance, could be the Aquarius, Pisces age period next year. Let's see for them, what is this Star about? We've got the good news coming through from a distance. And it's a positive number. It's the 11. We've got the 6 of Cups, which is like the soulmate. We've also got the Denaro, which is like the Ace of Pentacles. Remember what I said about what's missing from the 9 of Pentacles? And this is the Virgo energy. So some of you, I don't know if this is your energy or your person, but we see someone that knows their worth, someone that is in the Garden of Eden on their own. It's like, I'm getting this from your side because on your side we've got the Queen of Cups there. Very recessive. She knows her worth. She's waiting on what is missing, and what is missing is that long term. Remember what I was saying earlier about I want it all or I don't want anything? Well, here is like the Ace of Pentacles. This is an advantageous matrimony, so a rich wedding, whether it's a rich spiritual connection, possible long-term relationship, or it could be on a spiritual level and an emotional level, but also on a physical level, because this is like earth for me. It's the safe, which speaks to finances, financial abundance, right? And the news comes from afar. So this is the outcome. And again, it speaks to physical distance, and it's connecting with someone, with a soulmate, with someone from the past. 6 of Cups, there's nostalgia coming from them as well. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. And I'm going to say on another level as well, for you, it looks like there's a possibility that for some of you, your person is now meeting you halfway, where action and desire is concerned, as the Sagittarius season will be playing out. Remember that all planets that will be transiting through Sagittarius will be squaring over to Saturn. A square with Saturn is never easy. It's also a test, that it's like the relationship goes through a test. Are we willing to expand, to explore, to be optimistic and overcome the obstacles and do the work? Or are we not? Because if we're not, it's time to close that chapter of your life up and just let it go. Okay? Let's see what the Island Time Wellness has. And please do not forget to like, to share, to subscribe, to comment. And thank you also for your love through your donations. It does help the channel, but also through supporting this channel through personal readings. It all does help. It's an exchange of energy. What's going on, dear Spirit? Where is this connection? What is the potential? What is the potential, please, Spirit? Soulmates, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Oops. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together, perfect. And hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent and working on. Look, there's still work that needs to happen pertaining to this relationship, but the opportunities are here. Remember how I was talking about Chiron, the wounded healer, which is like a key, and I said that you hold the key. You both hold the key. This is an equal giving and receiving. Now, where there's been no equality, no happiness, no ability to heal that open wound, it's a time to release, to let go. And Venus transiting through Libra on the South Node is about many people leaving relationships, long-term marriages that were not equal, to welcome in a new relationship or a new chapter in love. Okay? Where relationships will be much more equal with two people that are emotionally whole, feeling whole, and not with a chip on their shoulder. So let's see with the Lenormand what's possibly going on. Okay, we've got a divine feminine, very earth or water. I get this on your side. She's very intellectual. She's holding a book, can be quite secretive, can be quite emotional, can be quite logical as well. I get water, earth here. What's going on? We've got the lily, which is a purification process that this relationship is more than likely going through. This is the energy of Mother Mary. This is a blessed relationship. Now, she may also be very motherly, as I said, with the Queen of Cups. I get your energy. On another scale, on another level, let's not rule the energies out pertaining to your person, because they've got Pisces and the Hanging Man, which, you know, she is quite sacrificing. She is very patient. She is very loving. She's patient. She's knowledgeable. But there's some sort of an emotional connection. Could be a secretive connection, as I said before. It is a spiritual connection, but it's also a very strong sexual connection. And we've got the child. What was I saying earlier about a potential child or a potential new chapter after a metamorphosis? Right? This is mother and child, father and child. Right? This relationship is protected. Now, for some of you, this speaks to a particular child that is coming in, that has been protected by Mother Mary, that's being introduced to this divine feminine, could be a divine masculine, nevertheless, this motherly or fatherly energy. So an actual child that is fated to come into the life of this parent, I should say, not only divine feminine, divine masculine, for whatever reason, Mother Mary knows best. Remember, the lily is Chiron in Virgo. Virgo is healing. Chiron is that open wound. Some sort of a wound that maybe a child has been going through pertaining to a lack thereof, a lack of nurturing, loving from its mother. Therefore, it's like two people needing to come together for this child's good. Now, the lily also speaks to ethics, wisdom, and morality. And this is the reward. Someone winning a new beginning, a new chapter in love, because there was truth, there was morality, there was groundedness, and there was a lot of sacrifice, right? And we've got the tree. This relationship holds very deep roots. Now, family is also very involved through the hardships of this relationship. This is Saturn in Capricorn. It speaks to growth, needing time. It is a past connection. It's very grounding. It's very spiritual, and it speaks to health, a healthy connection, a healthy family, having built a relationship that will make it through the times because of ethics, because of morality, because of sacrifice. And look, we're transitioning. It's like we're putting down the roots, or we have, at a physical distance. Could be. The boat, the ship, speaks to Jupiter in Sagittarius. Someone's departing, saying farewell, ready to travel, ready to go on a voyage, ready to start a new adventure and a new journey pertaining to something that's been grounded, something that's been built from the past, ready to put those to set down those roots somewhere in the distance. It could be a timely, it could be a physical distance. It could also be towards a relationship that will grow those deep roots, right? And it's been built on ethics, morality, patience, virtues, and it's a lucky break that is coming through. 2, 3, and 5. That's 10. 5 and 5 equals 10, which equals an ace. And 10 is also the Wheel of Fortune, remember, my dear friends. Let's see how the astrology helps or hinders. Because we're talking about a rebuilding. This is not a new relationship for many of you, unless it's someone that's coming into your life that feels familiar, that you've known them forever. Okay? So this repetition, for some of you, you're finding the key to stop a certain repetition or, a karmic cycle. Remember the breaking the chains. Let's see what's beneath a hammer. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Someone's ready to gamble and take a risk on this relationship. And the key can also speak to a possible new home, as I said, with the Chariot here, and, opening up a new home where there'll be a lot of happiness, okay, a lot of light, and a lot of recognition from your person. Aries and I am. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. This is the North Node. Number 13, through a metamorphosis, we are following I, me, my. We are making sure that we're taking this initiative. We're being strategic. We're being courageous. After a metamorphosis, after an ending, there's a new beginning. Aries is a new beginning. Let's see emotionally. Where will you be from now until the next reading, my dear friends, or whenever you receive this message? Let's look at your psyche and let's look at your person. Let's look for you. We've got the Muse. We've got the pride and ego. I do see ego from your point of view as well, but also I see abundance and a lot of luck pertaining to your inner child. You are sort of creating the abundance. Let's look at your person. New direction. You do feel a very strong spiritual connection with your person. It's as though you've, through your higher self and through your awakening, you've got the tools to create the happiness and the abundance of your inner child. And this could also be you protecting your children, if you have children, protecting them and being the bigger person, so being able to provide for them as well. And I'm going to say also that this luck, your luck also stems from your childhood. Something happened back then and the story started to play out. This was meant for you. Let's look at your person. New direction. New direction. Which direction are they going into? We've got pause, so it's like the hanging man. It's like they're seeing things from a different perspective, but they are closing a major chapter in their life. Divine timing, the wheel of fate. They're seeing the truth. And they're willing to sacrifice something of their past and put an end, because a new direction, they've taken a new direction. They've seen the light. This is happening in divine timing, and Pisces comes through very, very strongly. Aquarius, Pisces could be the timing. Divine timing, the wheel of fate is here. The general energy is vibrations. You feel each other. You're connected telepathically. Your lives have gone through major metamorphosis, a breaking down, because a fresh start needed to happen. Tribe. The tribe is like spiritually connecting. The offer, there was an offer made. That's why the destruction came, the awareness came. And it came to the understanding of both of you that this connection is a very, very divinely guided one. But also, if you were stuck in other connections that were not meant for you, that's why you've had hardships, because you needed to break free from unhealthy, unhappy attachments. Let's take this deck. I want 3 cards. This is a different system. Very different system. What is the potential? Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I need to mention it all the time because many of you just watch the video and you do not appreciate by pressing that like button. At least, that's the least that one can do to help the channel. Thank you. Let's see, what is the potential? Past, present, future. What are the energies? How are the energies pertaining to this relationship? Okay. So, it's like some of you wanted stability. There was practical matters, but also potential for stability. You also needed to know your own self-worth. Now, maybe also business and money has made a big difference, or it has been the blockages or the challenges pertaining to the growth of this relationship. Finances and the way you communicate have played a major role in the past pertaining to this relationship. Okay, right now, there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of challenges, and there's like a fork in the road pertaining to this connection right now. Financial matters. Also, there are a lot of problems and there's a lot of frustration. This could last a few weeks. For some of you, this could even last, a couple of months. There's a lot of stress and like addictive behaviors sort of going around and around. And whatever's going on may also be affecting your physical body. So do take care, okay? This could also speak to emotional issues turning into physical issues because of stress, anxiety, and worry. And there will be changes though, changes in the near future. For some people, because you've had issues, other issues, sort of love has taken a back seat. Priorities will be changing though in the near future. For some of you, yes, there's been a lot of changes in physical matters, in work matters, or even where you put your effort, where one puts the effort and the work into. So things will change. Right now, lots of challenges. I'm serious. Too much stress. We need to be able to breathe because it's not good. I do see 2 divine feminine, a fairer female and a darker female. So if you are a divine feminine, you could be your person's second choice. Now I'm wondering if this is not, I mean, we shouldn't say only female, but also males. We do see more of an earth sign, more of an air sign. So earth sign would be more stable. Could be, I suppose, earth could be water. But then we've got more air and fire, a darker, a person that's got darker features. So whether you're a female or a male doesn't matter. Let's say it's 2 people of the same sex that may be someone's choices. So whether it's this is you or your competitor, or whichever way it works for you. I do see someone that's much more grounded and someone that's much more stable and patient, and the other person is more about taking, more about using harsh words, doing things for their own good, very selfish, so on and so forth. But this will change. This will change in the future. Okay? All right, let's take some love messages right now and see what's going on. But I want to see first what the heal means, number 17, which does equal an 8. A peaceful healing energy surrounds you right now. This is an ideal time to bring healing to your relationships and realize your hopes and dreams. This card could be presenting itself to ask you, isn't it time for forgiveness? Understand that no human can ever be perfect. By accepting this, you're in a position to forgive yourself and those with whom you're involved. Forgive freely and without reservations, as blame and resentment are heavy weights to bear. By forgiving, you'll feel a weight lifted from your shoulders and become enveloped by deep serenity. You'll also give the gift of serenity to the other person. Don't just offer forgiveness. Also offer your love and thoughtful insight. Open non-judgmental dialogues with others, sharing what you've learned and how you've grown. By doing so, you'll be encouraging others to practice forgiveness. With hope for the future, relationships can bloom. Please know too that by forgiving yourself and embracing a hopeful spirit, you also invite new relationships into your life. And because we see the pause and them needing to see things, maybe they're needing to forgive you as well. At the same time, be willing to receive the blessings that others have to offer you. Be open to what others have to say and act upon. Let's start all over. At the same time, be willing to receive the blessings that others have to offer you. Be open to their insights and guidance. Listen objectively to what others have to say and act upon that guidance if it feels right for you. Be receptive to divine inspiration as well. It surrounds you at this time. Heal yourself, heal your relationships, and be at peace. And that's what I see here. This is peace, right? Be open, be receptive to the energies that are surrounding us here at this time, right? These are very strong healing vibrations, energies, and heal through breaking through an unhappy, unhealthy situation at this time. Now, this could also say that some of you are letting go of connection with people that were they used very cutting, very harsh, narcissistic words and behaviors. This is a release. So the release would be more releasing someone that's more on the darker side, if that helps you. New person, future person will be someone that's more on the lighter side. More on the lighter side. Let's see what the words, thoughts, perceptions are. Now remember, if you receive the same messages in your personal love messages, then there's something important in this reading for you. Only you, baby, come back. My life is empty without you. I'll do whatever it takes to get you back. You bring such happiness to my life. If not with you, then no one. Do you remember how I said the energies of you want it all or you want nothing. So there's something about insisting on a particular relationship, right? This is like the mountain goat climbing that steep mountain for me. And where there's been no hope or no energy to sustain that steep, tall mountain, it's spirit that's kept you climbing that mountain. It's like running on very low reserves, but spirit is healing you and telling you that you're almost at that peak. I miss you just as much as you miss me. You are my sun, you are my soul. We are from such different worlds, but I'm willing to work on this union. Let's see where this will take us. Let's elope, let's try again, I love you. Our families will never accept this relationship. That's why someone is asking to elope. Why did you cut me off just like that? I can't deal. You stole my heart and my happiness. Are you the one? Someone is thinking whether or not you are the one, right? If you won't or can't accept my life and my ways, then we're over. I can have any woman or man with the blink of an eye. And this is a lot of ego. This person has obviously been very humbled indeed, because this person is someone that will be released 100%. Okay? Ego does not, there's no room in true love for ego, right? A healthy amount of ego is perfect. Too much ego at some point, it won't work out. There will be an ending. It's natural law and order. Okay? I want to take, so I can finish off this reading, I want to take a couple of romance angels and leave you with that. Wow, what a reading. What a reading. What's going on in love, please, Spirit? What is going on in love at this point? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. The word safe says to me that there was distrust, even fear of getting someone's heart broken. There is an offer coming in. We did have that Knight of Cups. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you are connecting with someone that was quite different to you in many ways. But on a spiritual level, you are from the same family, the same tribe. Chemistry. As I said, there is a lot of chemistry and a lot of desire to connect. But also, it is safe. To love means that you will not be deceived. And we've got engagement. So I'm going to leave it there. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I did say for those of you that are looking for new love, that this could be someone that's coming in that feels familiar to you, okay? The new love could also speak to a brand new chapter, because the engagement is like climbing up, going up to the next phase, right, of a relationship. You're going through an ascension process, which is never easy, getting to that next higher level, is it? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. There's flirtation, honeymoon, something to do with movement, excitement, the opportunity to get to know this person. I did speak about an invitation, coming together with a soulmate, new chapter, and romantic feelings. And also, for some of you, yes, this could be tying the knot or a promise of that. Okay? And it's happening in divine timing, my dear friends. the Aries season also looks quite interesting as it comes after the Pisces season. So for each of us, it will be different. You should get a personal reading if you want the timing or the information pertaining to your personal life. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. So I will leave it there. I want to thank you all so much for connecting with me. Again, your support and your love always helps. Thank you so much for being patient as well as I am preparing for December and the readings that I will be sharing with you ahead, not only on Patreon, but also on YouTube. And remember, YouTube readings are for free. Effort does go into these readings. So even just pressing that like button, making sure you're being notified does help. But also for those special patrons or those special people, even if you're not a patron and you do seek guidance through personal readings, whether it's astrology or tarot, that also is a big gift and a lot of support from you. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon. I will connect with you soon. Do look out for December readings very soon, and I hope that you all enjoy your Thanksgiving. Those of you that are in the US, enjoy your holiday season, Thanksgiving, and don't forget, everyone, that Christmas is around the corner. 2024 is just around the corner. If you're wanting to see what 2024 will bring to you and for you, it's an opportunity now to seek a personal reading. But also, this is a very busy period for us all. So you need to also be patient with readings that need to be done, whether on Patreon or whether on YouTube. And thank you for your appreciation and understanding always, my dear friends. It is a time of blessing. Let's hope for and pray for peace, for abundance, and for health, for humanity, and for each of us individually. And wishing you all love, family, connection, friendship, and security. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Namaste.